Is up, everybody?
Stone Gin time again.
I got 1 second.
What up, Corey?
Heck yeah.
Still got some of that cough left.
Oh, really?
That's why I keep coughing when I take a tote.
Oh,
What up, Andy? Andy's here. There's
hell yeah.
Dakota. What's going on? I said hi to everybody else already, I think.
So I'm going to take a little bit of break and go through the list, starting from the most recent. Donna, what's going on? Max Paul, James, heck yeah. Ed Duchemin.
Thanks, Ed. He said he loves us. What a great night. It's going to rain.
Peter
Andy said he's trying to
Griffin,
stay warm. What up, guy?
Dakota
There's Jack.
1008.
Dwayne Billings. What's up, man?
Andy,
What up,
Corey,
Caleb? Outpost RC. Tyler Annabelle.
heck yeah, super one-handed, some
there's
weird
Shane.
long-headed. This long-haired, freaking gray-haired dude keeps popping in. Rock Wolf
Shorty.
Design.
What up, brother?
Uh,
Rooster.
Heck yeah.
There's Brian Koshner.
Thompson Zoo, what's up?
Ed McBride. What's going on, brother?
Freaking hey, guys, you guys rock.
Ty Joe.
Osborne.
There's
Heck
Gucci.
yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa. Dog, what are you doing? Brock RC in the house. 38 people here already. X Lewis in the house. Chris
Shout out from
Gerwitz.
10 to 38 like that.
Yeah. Bob's RC. Heck yeah.
How's
I'm
everybody
gonna
doing tonight? I hope you're all staying warm.
I know this channel, but for some, seriously, guys, I struggle with reading. So my pronunciation and sounding things out, it was not my strong point in high school. So, but this guy, maybe Jim can help me out.
Cerebral.
Yeah, that's it. Cerebral. What's up? And that's everybody. That is G Carter.
That's Gucci.
Gucci. Heck yeah. So anyway, we have 38 people watching. And the announcement I have tonight, we have to spread the word. So you may have gathered in the short I put up today, 58 people watched it. I am going to give you all the opportunity in owning 3 of my rigs. I'm not going to say which 3, but there are 3 rigs that will be going up tomorrow night on the Beardy Bunch. I am going to do a live auction.
Now, I don't know if he's ever been here before. I have not seen him. I don't recognize this name, but welcome to the show. Holy fuck.
Yes, that is awesome.
Name,
I love it. So yeah, I'm doing a live auction tomorrow night. I am not going to let anybody know which rigs are. There's one person here, 2 people here that know which rigs are going up for auction. As you all know,
I don't know.
I am actually attached to all the rigs that I currently have in my collection. There are some that are going to be excluded. I'm going to let you know that right now so you guys aren't hoping or whatever, but all of my dad's rigs are not going to be. I built those rigs for him. Those are his. I do not have the rights to them as far as like getting rid of them because they're my dad's. I can upgrade them, but I am not allowed to get rid of them.
Junkyard said Why downsizing?
That was my next point. So everybody knows my current state. I'm remodeling a house, and it is absolutely tapping us out like beyond imaginable. And we have gotten dealt another monkey wrench into our life. Tuesday, I was on my way back home, and my transmission in my truck started acting up. So I am looking at a couple of $1,000 repair bill. So I need to generate some income fast. We just cannot afford a multi-$1,000. I'm not expecting to gain that much in this auction. I just want to cover a good fraction of it. So yeah, another key to this auction, or note to make note of in this auction, is the starting bid is going to have a $250 whatever limit. Like, what, there's a special term for it. Because like I forget what that is.
Minimum. It's basically a minimum. It's got a
because I'm
reserve.
at least
There it is, Jack.
Reserve. Yes. I'm at least hoping to generate $750, getting rid of 3 rigs at $250 a pop. So yeah, and if that's high, then you guys don't need to bid. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm extremely desperate right now. And I know there's mixed feelings about people selling used stuff on eBay and stuff. We've gone through freaking ads with Upper Left on eBay with people selling their trucks for an ungodly amount. I truly feel all the rigs that I have picked out, I truly feel are worth $250. One of which is got a lot on it. So yeah. But anyway, so that was the big announcement. I'm hoping
you could always turn to tricks.
Right? That's what Jack said too earlier. Where's the busiest intersection closest to your house? I'm like, well, standing out front of my house is actually pretty busy too. Which is surprising for being out in the country.
Yeah, but you'd be getting picked up and they'd want you to, like, clean out the drains.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my big announcement. I'm doing a live auction. So whenever I present a truck, I'm like, this is up for bid. We're gonna run the bidding at 10 minutes. 10 minutes each, and then whoever has the highest bid within that 10 minutes, the truck is yours. So yeah. Yep, and that's it, man. That's all I got. I looked up because I have no idea what's going on with the truck right now. Last night I was on my way home. It was late because I was trying to figure it out. I thought I had it figured out. Got the truck operating good, driving well, shifting through all the gears and stuff, and then I go inside, have dinner. On my way home, it just went into an automatic neutral. So I put it back in gear, turn around, start heading, and it's not shifting out of first. There's numerous things that could be wrong. Numerous things. I've talked to Jack in extent with it. I've talked to my local mechanic up the road in extent on it. Numerous things. Right now, we do not know what one thing is causing it. But the latest problem is it goes into neutral. I'm not asking you guys for what's wrong. I got to bring it to a shop, bottom line. But it goes into neutral. So last night when I was going back to my father-in-law's house, I'm like, well, maybe if I just shift it into neutral and then back into drive, it will go in gear. Well, that didn't happen. I did that neutral drive. As everybody knows, you can do that going down the road and nothing happens. Well, damn thing locked up. And thankfully I was on a snowy road because I wasn't going very fast and it didn't do any extra damage by locking up and sliding across the snow. So yeah, needless to say, I need to get it dealt with, and it's just not safe to drive right now. I can't drive it. I can't. So yeah, it's the one thing. My brother-in-law, Amanda's brother, is a licensed certified mechanic. He works on everything, and he's really good at his job. He looked into it today after he got out of work, and we're kind of thinking it might be a solenoid, shifting solenoid inside the transmission, which the solenoid itself is cheap, but the labor in going forward and replacing it is not so much cheap.
Bob said, is it a 10 or 13? I rebuild them all the time. Problem is Ford sources out cheap aluminum. The shift solenoids jam in their bores. Most likely just a valve body.
It is a 2008. But it is the same as a 10. So they ran my model of truck for 2 years, 2008, 2009, and 2010. So 3 years. And then 2011, they changed it. It's a 2008 Ford F-350 Super Duty with a 6.4 liter engine. So yeah. But yeah, so like I said, there's all kinds of different causes as what could be going wrong. But bottom line, I'm gonna have to probably bring it to a shop because I can't be without a vehicle. We just got too much going on. So thankfully I work with an employer that is generous enough to let me use a company truck for now, but I can't put all my kids into a standard cab truck. So yeah.
Got my new shelf.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you got it loaded already. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, I moved the models off that shelf over there. So I'm going to use those for putting my built rigs. Getting
Hell
there.
yeah.
You just got 30 more feet to go.
Freaking sweet. So yeah, tomorrow night, guys, you have the opportunity of owning 3 of my trucks. And they're not just some random truck, like they are a few of my all-time favorite trucks that I've built. So
I want one of them bad.
you might get the chance.
I got no money for it, dude. I just don't.
Yeah.
If I had the money, I'd have offered you earlier, dude. I don't have any money. And plus, it'll probably generate enough interest to get more than I could afford. So.
Well, here's hoping, because I need everything I can get.
Brock said he's got a 93 F350 5-speed 7.3 for sale.
Ooh. I first got to fix mine and sell mine because I ain't keeping it. This is the last straw. I'm going to get rid of it. It's only the second major problem I've had with it in the 4-ish
Aaron
years.
said, show us the trucks you're talking about, please.
I'm not going to show you specific trucks that I have already picked out, but I will run through my collection so you guys can guess as to which ones they are. Like I said, all of my dad's, and I kind of arranged all my trucks again tonight. So there's a platform back there by my excuse of a scale garage that has all the trucks that are not up for grabs.
Read Guy's comment.
My dad has that same truck. A plastic line broke when he hit a pothole. The line went to the trans cooler and it dumped the fluid. Truck would barely move. Had it towed to a Ford dealership. Yeah. I will say this, there has been absolutely no evidence of fluid leaking outside of the truck. One thing that we did investigate that there might have been some kind of like hole internally in the transcooler that would have pumped transcooler or transmission fluid into my coolant. That's not the case. So
Jack says, I could drop off the mini Jeep until it gets fixed, but it's going to be a cold drive to work.
well, thankfully, if I do have to resort to that, it's only 2 miles to work.
Brian said, Fords need a Toyota, Jason.
Can't do it, guys. I know they're built in America now, but I can't do it. I'm a diehard American motorist. Yeah, and I'm a truck fan. I had an extensive conversation with Jack. He was trying to get me to buy a Honda.
Toyota makes a great truck.
They do. I'm a truck guy. I feel safer in a truck. I drive big truck. Like I use my truck. Yeah. I could get a smaller truck. But it will be a truck of some sort.
Osborne said he's getting ready to leave the shop. He's listening in. He asked if he could jump in when he gets home.
Oh, for sure. Anybody's welcome. I'll put the thingy in the thingy.
Brian said, Tundra, does it get bigger?
There, I put the thingy in the thingy.
Brian said, Tundra, does it get bigger?
Who knows?
That's what she said. You're sideways. You're sliding sideways.
Literally, my phone just died because I failed to plug it in when I started this whole thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But your other screen is frozen sideways.
Yeah, it's because my stupid phone just died. Here's AA. Ha.
Guy says,
Does your transmission have fluid in it at all?
It's a Ford fucking Ranger.
Yes, it most definitely had fluid in it.
Good. Oh, that's good.
That's the first thing I checked because
Did it smell like it was burnt? Your transmission fluid?
After I got it back from it locking up with me, it smelled burnt.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident I didn't ruin anything if there wasn't already anything broken. Because I literally only drove it like a mile down the road going like 10 miles an hour.
That's good.
I was not freaking, yeah.
I've never had a transmission just completely fail on me. I've never had that happen. So I don't know. I don't know. There's so many things that you could say. It could be the torque converter. It could be a solenoid. It could be you got an air bubble in a transmission somewhere or something. Who knows? It could be that your clutches are shot and you need a new transmission.
Yeah. Well, I do know a Remand transmission for my truck is $3,000. So.
Well,
plus installation.
A lot of times you can get torque rebuilt and do some minor things to it, and it should have cost you about $2,000. If you're spending, if you want to build it, $3,000. I built my transmission, and it was over $4,000 to build it.
You're breaking up.
It's so digitized we couldn't understand.
Yeah. Let me turn this stupid thing off. That'll be better. My signal's been weak here lately. Anyways, there's too many things it could be. Am I still breaking up?
Yeah, really bad.
Kinda, yeah,
Am I still breaking up?
maybe. We're
Damn phone.
about 80% of my vehicles have all been manual transmissions, so I haven't had to worry about that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I love manuals.
It's okay, Jason. They have circled the problem. Yeah.
I'll figure it out. It's just a matter of money.
Yeah, money. We don't have.
Hey, what's up, Zach? Any $3.99? I'd be willing to bet it's just the solenoid. That's
That's
what
kind of
everybody's
what I'm
guessing.
hoping. That's kind of what that's the cheapest outcome that we have.
Aaron said, "Kick me out."
I didn't touch nothing.
We thought you dropped out on your own, man.
Yeah, I did too.
I need to give Verizon a call," said Aaron.
That's funny because that's who I have.
Lugnut fixed it. What? What that means, Brian? Troy Posty, what's up? He says, "Sorry, dude. I had to love my Ford. Man, I love my Ford. Man.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean,
I'm used
I
to
don't
hearing
like
it
any
all.
new vehicles, but you know,
I'm a gearhead. I've heard it all.
guys said
They
just see a
all
post
have-
online.
They
Tesla.
all have their goods and bads. Let's just leave it at that. Some more than others, but they
What
all
up,
have.
Badass G? Stopping in to say hi.
What
What
up?
up, bro?
So again, guys, I'm going to make the announcement again. Extremely expensive repair bill on the truck. Going to do a live auction tomorrow night, auctioning off 3 of my trucks. And as soon as my phone comes back on and has significant charge, I will give you a tour of the whole Track Shack plus my collection of rigs. Keep in mind, I have already completely disassembled 10 of my trucks last weekend. So, yeah. Do you have any of your lights working on your... yes, I do. I have 2 or 3 of my F-150 diecasts that have... So Bigfoot has working lights. Ice and Fire, Heat Miser, and Snow Miser have working lights. Actually, Heat Miser is no longer Heat Miser; it's Texoma. Yeah, and sorry guys, but that is one of the Texoma truck is one of the trucks that's not up because that's my dad's.
Troy's singing us a song. I wish I was a little taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I could afford all the parts that I order. Matt Long has a comment for you right above that. Get rid of the 6.4. The new 6.7 is fantastic in his opinion. Going to surpass the 7.3. He loves his.
Yeah, I can't afford a 6.7. That's too new of an era. Yeah, and
Max,
we will be selling our camper in the spring because that will free up another payment that we don't need. So yeah. So I won't need a big truck. I will just need
right on, James. James says, Stone Gym time again. Dab o'clock.
The Dabalicious.
It most certainly is. It's the bestest. Hey, what up, Dirk? Psycho in the house, man.
Hell yeah.
Zach wishes you'd make how-to videos.
I will get back to that eventually. Just not right now. I got way too much going on. I don't need quote unquote
I agree, Ty Joe.
added stress from putting up videos. I could do a how-to live stream. That I could do maybe next weekend. Or maybe Saturday night, because Friday night's the live auction. So yeah, Saturday night I will do a how-to on installing lights into some of these die casts. It's very simple. Time consuming, but simple.
Guy asks, what parts would you use after doing a dually upgrade? Honestly, he asks if you would use stronger axles. Meaning axle shafts, I assume. Really, stock axle shafts are pretty fucking strong, man.
Yeah. I have not yet ever broken a stock rear drive axle.
Really, your weakest link is going to be your drive shaft ultimately, but and if you have stock motor, you're definitely going to want to upgrade that.
Yeah.
Pushing dualies around that little 30 is not going to love it, but so go up to a 50, like say a Torque Beast, or other than that, yeah, your drive shaft may fail in time, and you could go up to a metal. And I bar none, the best drive shaft out there, in my opinion, is the D-hole ones from Injora. They're splined. I mean, you can't beat them. They're good. They're strong. They work. They're smooth. I like the D-hole because then you've got a positive alignment when you connect everything. You're not relying on just the screw to turn that drive shaft. Although in other cases, you may want that because it's a good failure point. Sorry, what?
So when you say the term D-hole, what hole are you actually referring to?
The hole on the end of the drive shaft that connects to the transmission. If you've ever looked at your transmission output shaft, it's in it has a flat, so we call that a D. It goes in a D hole. For anyone who didn't know what the hell I was talking about, a D hole. I guess maybe I just made too much assumption. Yeah, it's just a black dot to us. Can't really see it. Need some light. There it is. Yep, there. Now you can see. And that's because they put a flat on the shaft so that you're not relying on the screw to do the driving. It's actually the shape of the engagement of the pieces rather than, just like in the drive shaft, I prefer splined drive shaft, rather than going with, say, the square ones.
Yeah.
You'll see. I haven't really had any problems with the square ones, honestly. I just don't like it. I like a spline shaft, man.
I had to clarify what hole you're referring to, because if somebody were just coming into this live stream and they heard D-hole, they could be thinking of another particular hole that.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a little mishap. My extension cord fell over and pulled on my charging plug, and it pulled my phone. Luckily, I stopped the phone. Yeah, AA LGRP Black Label tires go for sale 3 Pacific time, noon Eastern. Okay, I'll be watching for that. Yeah, they're on there, but they say sold out. Wonder why they chose that name, Aaron.
Nah.
Because I'll have to get some just to put with my Black Label servos. Pro Modeler servos, 100% original, in-house, hand-built, look like nothing else out there. Don't rush him, though. He's retired, but still likes to provide unique parts, including brass micros. Ooh, Pro Modeler servos. I need to write that down somewhere. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, I see. Now I know what it means. Shaft goes in D hole. Got it. Troy. That's Troy Posty. I love him.
Hell yeah.
He's one of our good friends from Australia. Those of you who don't know Troy, he's a pretty funny guy. Yes, D, not A. Says Brian. That's right, Brian. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. Yes, Troy, it did, and definitely need to look into them for sure, man. I'm gonna grab something to write it down right now, because if I don't, I'll forget. You guys know that. Yeah, pencil. There it is. How about this? Here, let me fuck you guys up. Look at that. It's a goddamn pencil with an eraser and everything. Some of you may not know what those are. Just kidding. Pro Modeler. Is that all he makes? Servos, or does he do other stuff? Man, it seems like I've seen that name. I'm just not. It's not. I'm not ringing any bells. Nothing's coming up. I know I've seen the name though.
All right, phone is at 13%.
Oof! I charged mine up. I'm at 100%.
I just got it, like when I froze and went away, it was completely dead. So from a matter of minutes,
so it's climbing.
It's climbing pretty quickly.
Troy says Endura helical geared trans sold out, all but silent. Hell yeah, Troy! I'm gonna have to. I didn't even know they were doing it. Double A. Use those all the time. What's the big deal? What? Use what?
I don't know.
Oh,
Pencils?
yeah. Brian or Aaron uses these all the time. What's the big deal? Because most people don't use pencils anymore.
I use the shit out of them.
What's up, Rob? No, most people use a pen if they write. Hell, most people I know don't even write.
Yeah. Writing with today's technology is a very scarce thing. Like, if you receive a letter in the mail that is actually handwritten, you better freaking respond to that thing, because not very many people write handwritten letters anymore.
Well, that's kind of going by the wayside because of the phone. I mean,
yeah.
You must be wanting to like tell somebody something secretly if you're writing a letter to them.
Or something like deeply heartfelt, like.
Yeah.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah, Max, it is. Max says, happy to say Mofo's new batch of Nanobam and Rockwolf ESC's combo is still fire.
I do know
what's up,
I do know a specific person that is going to be very disappointed of me giving one particular truck away. And
You're
no,
not
Jim.
giving any of them away, are you?
Well, I'm not giving them away, but you know what I mean. And no, Jim, I will never get rid of my official 40th rig. That one's a no-go. That one was from Jim.
Stock deadbolt anyway.
Well, it's still got like it's what nostalgia to it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. I was just being funny. Zach said, hell, if it's got a handwritten signature anymore, I'm surprised. Yeah, you know.
Right.
Well, and they aren't even teaching kids, how to what, calligraphy? Not calligraphy. What is it?
Cursive.
Cursive. That's the word. Yeah. So how are they even going to sign their name? Aaron's got a pencil sharpener in his pen pouch. But again, I'm a clerk and have to keep track of a lot of numbers. So pencils are
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Back up to 40. So we probably have some new people. So again, I'm going to make the announcement tomorrow night. I'm live doing a live auction. I will be auctioning off 3 of my trucks.
That's my pencil sharpener.
Right? Hell yeah. This is mine. It's a little dirty.
Cursive is the devil's work. I do lettering, says Brian. I do a lot of hand.
Dangerous because it's payday for me, LOL. That's hence again why I'm doing it on Friday.
Troy, Paul Hayden, If I Were the Devil. Are you talking about the one by Paul Harvey? If I Were the
Good
Devil.
day.
You ever heard that? If I Were the Devil by Paul Harvey? Troy just said,
I actually kind of miss listening to that on the radio. And when I used to listen to it on the radio, guess where I always heard it? On the school bus to and from freaking school.
Oh. I used to actually listen to it myself. Even as a kid, I would tune into Paul Harvey.
Yeah. We have one more new person. Heck yeah. Could be a returnee, but none the same. We gained another viewer, so heck yeah. I can still read it though. Yeah.
He said he can't remember how to write in cursive. He refused to write essays when he was in school.
I quite frankly, I don't think I could write a letter in cursive. Like I can write my name in cursive, obviously, because I do it enough times.
I can write all of them in capital and in lowercase, all cursive.
But yeah, I don't know if I actually remember how to connect certain letters to other letters in cursive if I were to write a letter, like a letter.
Whoa, what happened there? Was that me? Dropped out?
I don't know. It was weird. It happened on my end too.
Oh, okay. Well, then it was just you because I didn't drop out at least on my end. Both of your screens went buffering. Yeah, buffering.
Yeah.
My signature is devolved to a doctor's style sig. Yeah. Mine kind of too. Read German, but don't know what a lot of it means.
This is another rig that is not up for grabs because this is mine.
Yeah, I know that one, Troy. I've heard it many times over the years.
This was actually my cousin Travis's rig.
Basically, what it says for those of you who aren't going to go listen to Paul Harvey say If I Were the Devil, he lays out what the devil would do if he wanted to conquer the world. And basically, it's everything that's been done in the last 30, 40 years, 50 years.
Yes, I do believe I have used some of those branded parts before. Can't remember which particular rig I have them on, but I have used that brand before. They're all right. I haven't had any problems with them. Auctioning off a Ford diecast? Maybe. Gotta tune in tomorrow night.
I didn't say no. Use the Exo USA CVD axles. Got some. I don't know what that is.
Hmm.
What's up, Sparky?
Sparky. So, not the one pictured. Wait, what?
I don't know.
So, Sparky, live auction tomorrow night on the live stream on the Beardy Bunch. Auctioning off 3 of my rigs if you haven't heard already.
What did hand raised Andy? Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, that works. I like that.
Troy said every knuckle could do with a shave. Yeah, it's gonna be in the 40s here next week. That's crazy.
Yeah. Is there anything else I gotta do to this thing?
Aaron
No.
said Bigfoot is not included though.
No, this one is not included. This one actually isn't even my truck. It's my cousin Travis's truck.
Fred's been sitting here printing a toolbox. Been working on it for a week, he says. Right, guys. Sorry I'm a little late, guys. How? No problem, man. Welcome to the show.
Aaron,
Glad you could make it.
Aaron might recognize these rims. He gave them to me.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I will showcase each truck. That might actually work better than me walking around. So I'll grab one.
20 years of YouTube, I'm still a noob, said said Troy.
I'm not saying that the trucks that I show are actually going to be auctioned off, but there are 3 of them amongst the trucks I'm going to show you that will be auctioned off. But here is the first one in my collection. This one was given to me by Sliding Sideways. This one is this truck completely stock, except a certain few little tidbits, which one of them being the freaking Fly Sky Lizard Ultimate, I believe. No, yeah, Ultimate. And this has the Greyhound in-runner brushless motor in it. This thing is a ripper. Go to Sliding Sideways channel. Hopefully AA might be able to help me out. Find the video that Sliding Sideways
Aaron.
filmed with this. He gave it to me for my birthday.
Aaron says Fury Tech. Cough, cough, cough.
This thing is a ripper, guys.
Catch you later, Ty Joe.
Other than that, this truck is pretty much stock. Oh, it has a Honey Badger servo in it. Yeah, this thing is very cool. Very, very fun to play
with. That one more? I can't remember. Is that one you were going to sell?
Who? You? It could be.
I can't remember. Is that one?
It could be. No, a ripper is a ripper. This is true.
You should know, Brian.
But used in the right context, this is a ripper.
Thanks, Aaron. He put up the connection or the link to Sliding Sideways channel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is a ripper.
Yeah, that is also a ripper. Yep. But that is a ripper of a different sort. It rips.
Oh, it's a ripper of a ripper.
Yeah, it's a ripper of both Both definitions.
It'll actually drift. It's such a ripper.
Yes, this is the Max Smasher Silver Eagle. Yes, limited edition, I think. Was it limited? Or are they still making it?
I think they still have that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty popular. I want one. I like that paint scheme, but I'll just one of many, many things on my list of wants. And it's not nearly high enough, nor do I think it will ever get high enough for me to actually go buy one.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I'd like it, but you know, I have two of them. I have a white one and a blue one, both courtesy of Andy. So, you know, I don't need a third one.
Yeah. So I forgot to set a timer, but I'm going to try to do 5 minutes a rig. So I think we pretty much summed this one up. So
Andy says he's got one, never even plugged the battery in yet. Yeah, they sure did, Troy. It's great. Great body.
Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Rider.
All right. So this, everybody knows, this is pretty much stock.
Shaw.
Yeah. This one is pretty much 100% stock, other than the shocks. The shocks are the only thing in the wheels and tires.
You got spacers on there or something, or what?
These are actually, I got these wheels way back. Back.
How come they're sticking so far out? You got wideners on there?
They are widened. They are 3D printed wheel, and the wheel is completely flat on the back.
Gotcha.
So it's basically got a 5 millimeter widener on it.
Gotcha.
And these are the same tires that I have on the Albino Rhino. Those Injora first release of the mud terrain MTs.
Brian says that's not a 250 truck then. Move on. Love you, Brian. Spot on, my friend.
This is true. No, I'm going to showcase all of them. I'm going to showcase all of them for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Brian says, I'll be back. No, he didn't. I'm just kidding.
Yep. This one, I mean, it's still fun to drive. It's just a totally different driving style because it's so stock. It does have some really good articulation.
Aaron said brutal.
But stock servo.
That sounds good.
This one I actually built. I built this chassis with stock parts because
I'll be right back.
I bought this body from Joshua, the guy that did all the decal work on my high trail over here. That you guys right there. I bought it from him. And I built the chassis for it. So I built it with all stock parts. It even has a V1 in it. Because I was at some point was planning on upgrading it with a lizard and stuff and all that. But yeah. Yep. Yep. And like, here's another thing. If this truck were to be one of them that we're going, everybody knows it's not valued at 250, but I would make it worth your while. If you won this truck, I would throw probably some brass axles on it for you. I would make it worth your while. Not saying this is one of them, but I'm just saying. Hello, William. Hello from Southeast Alaska. Welcome. So, William, I will make the announcement again. I am doing a live auction tomorrow night on my channel during the Beardy Bunch show. I'm auctioning off 3 of my rigs. The reserve is $250. Yeah. So I'm going through all my rigs and showcasing them so you guys can kind of get a feel of to what might be auctioned off. I think this one I put taillights in it. No, I didn't. Not this one. Did not put taillights in this one. My red one, which is next up the bat, has taillights in it. And not so much stock as this one is. Heck yeah. Jason, are you doing a mofo segment too? Tonight? No, but tomorrow night, yes. And that is the 5-minute timer. Alexa, stop. All right. So, Alexa, 5-minute timer, please.
5 minutes, starting now.
Don't ask me why I said please. It's a freaking machine, but whatever. So this is
Well,
my
I'm
red
sure-
Bronco.
I'm sure our AI overlords will appreciate that in the future.
Right. So this is my red Bronco. It is a little bit more than stock. It has some boom racing, boom racing. These are the
Hello from Southeast Alaska.
all-terrain MTRs. These are TPDs.
Sparky's
Very
building
soft.
24s with a flat skid.
Very soft tires with some Trio brass weighted wheels.
Yeah, that rock rat sounds cool, Troy.
It's got a upgraded all metal transmission. It's got the original V2 electronics. It has tail lights. Let me throw a battery so you guys can see them. And it has a Endura 66 turn in it. So maybe not quite $250 worth of stuff. Maybe. Because these Trio wheels they're like $30, I think. But whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, if it's
surprising.
worth to
Brian
be.
said he still doesn't have a Bronco in his fleet.
Oh,
That's surprising.
that is surprising.
So William said, "Sorry guys, I just had a meeting with my son's counselor, so I am part square."
So there are the
One parent should
taillights.
meet with son's counselor.
And I put amber lights down in the bumper, and then it just has the stock headlights.
Probably not tonight, man. What that? Brian's the problem with RC parts. By the time I get them into them for a build, it's way past the time to return. Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that, Brian. I do that too. I get stuff and had it for a while. Troy needs to go do a fitment check. What's her name?
I got a wheel nut coming loose.
Corn Freak said that's what she said. Oh, no, he was talking to Troy. Got double use out of it, Rob. Holy crap. Sparky, he's doing that MB24 with a flat skid. He said he's using a hard part DWS transmission with a nano BAM, 100% overdrive and speed. Whoa. Need to clearance the interior panels, driver slightly. Wow. And he said, just got a weather alert. Snow's coming in just time for the morning. Dang it. Yeah, I heard we were supposed to get 3 to 5 inches, Andy. Starting middle of the night here. Double A said, that's painfully loud. He retracted it. Too late. We read it.
Well, I wonder what he was
That's what
referring
she
to.
said. The car, when you were getting on it at certain points, it was like kind of a weird whine, loud there. Yeah, a couple times there, a little bit.
It's actually not that loud in person.
Brian said we hit the 70s today, back in the 20s Friday night. You guys are on a yo-yo.
Alexa, stop. So
Super
that
cold.
is that
Super,
truck.
super cold. Went through 15% of my propane in like a week. 10 days. I need to order some up. I'm down to 20%.
Alexa, start timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
This is my 51 Merc.
Yeah, look at that.
Trunk opens, that's where the battery goes. Doors open. Hood opens. Still got the motor in there.
Zach said, you think that's loud? I got a rig that's even louder. Trans is just about shot, I think. Makes sense, though. I was pulling 25 pounds around with it on my custom gooseneck. 34 degrees in Southeast Alaska.
Damn, it's colder here than what it is up there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, too. It hasn't gotten above 20 here today.
It's going to be -6 tomorrow night again.
Mm. I just keep praying for those 40s next week. Hey, Stone Jim time again.
I had another one of those batteries, but I don't know where it went. Oh, now it's got the wrong plug on it.
Okay, I said I love the triple 2-barrel carb look. 8 degrees where Sparky's at.
Wow.
Not sure where that's at. I try to remember where you guys are from, but man, there's just so many of you. I don't remember for a while. Puff Puff Pass. That's right, William.
Yeah, I need to make some adjustments to this one. So, yeah,
9
this
in
one
Wisconsin.
I need to make some
46
adjustments to because I don't like the way the battery fits in it.
Southern Wisconsin. That's right. We were talking about that. You were near
So, yeah. So this one has a Torque Beast in it with a V2 electronics, aluminum, all metal transmission. It has, what brand are these? OGRC metal drive shafts, OGRC links, and it has a Honey Badger servo, and it has the Boom Race. No, not Boom Racing. Is it Boom Racing or is it DJ Crawler tires? These rims, Jim. I think it's DJ Crawler tire. Yeah, they come in that plastic case. Yeah. And then it has the Rock Locks from RC 4-wheel drive as tires.
So,
And then
Zach asked, how much is shipping going to be on that box, Jason? I forgot to ask you about it earlier. Denny wanted to thank Cardboard Crawlers and Grizzly Works for giving him an LCG chassis kit and other goodies. He said he had a short earlier. So, yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. I will find out tomorrow.
It's like that here, guy.
Yeah, I'll find out tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be very good. Oh, Troy Posty is lagging a little bit.
No, him and Brian are having a separate. Oh,
no, he said that Bronco moves nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, I think he hasn't really been paying attention anyway. That him and Brian have been having a conversation about
Alexa, stop. All right, guys, here comes another one. This one is, bam, son of a digger.
That should bring more than 250.
This one has a Torque Beast X in it with a GT5 receiver. And it actually still is running an Emax servo. This is probably the one and only like longest lasting Emax I've ever had. I actually put this in the truck originally when I first built it, when it was the black body. Before I got this body, it was like the Trial truck. Yeah, same servo.
So that means it's ready to die.
I don't know. It's still running strong.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'm just teasing.
It has Trial, and I have the springs, so I will include the springs with this truck, because I took the springs off so it would run at full droop. But it has Trial shocks on it. It has some links on it that I can't remember what brand they were, but they're really, really nice.
Troy's screaming about that Traxxas oval racer. It's epic cool.
Really nice freaking machining on them. A really nice color blue.
But don't you have to get it through Snap-on?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just keeping up with the chat. Yeah, I really love that body.
It has Endura metal drive shafts. It has the stock axles. It does, however, have CVDs in it, though. I don't remember what brand they are, but it does have CVDs. It has 5mm extensions, brass extensions on it. 12-spoke. The 12-spoke Endura, and it has the Boom Racing, my new favorite tire, the Boom Racing DJ Crawler tires. Super Swamper TSL looking tires. They're massive. They're
Max
60
said his
millimeters.
which
Yep.
tires?
Those
Oh.
ones that we like.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I was wrong on the motor. It's
These
not a
ones.
torque. It's not a Torque Beast X. I thought it was. It's a Hot Racing 66 turn. I think I was initially going to put the Torque Beast X in it, but yep.
Max said
So,
his
yeah.
Emax lasted for a long time, just went dead for the money, no complaint. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Like I've said, since it came out, Mofo Black Label 2.0, last servo you're gonna need. Get one of those. That's it. That digger will sell for sure, said Brian. Body alone.
And this thing is sitting pretty low too. I could probably get it lower. I just never got around to it.
Ah, Sparky. He's been trying to get his Snap-on dealer to take it out of the box to test it.
Hell yeah. Now Savox OGRC Beast Mofo Brushless Servo Beast.
Troy said eBay, they're selling that Snap-on special for $5,000. Said fucking
Holy
scalp.
shit.
Well, it's $1,500 just from the Snap-on dealer, and you got to buy tools first.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Oh, you have to win a drawing for it, buying tools for tickets. Oh, you can't even. Oh, man, no way. Fuck. I heard you had to like buy tools and then you could buy one. No, he's saying you got to buy tools just to get tickets so that you could win one.
Holy shit.
Fuck that. I don't want one enough to. Brian said, wait for the Traxxas version. Right. Brian said, no way they designed a whole new platform just for a one-off.
Yeah.
I hope not. Doesn't sound logical. Sparky said he was just on the Snap-on truck today at 5. There we go, Cerebral. Stone Gym time again. Cerebral, I've probably asked you before, and if the answer was yes, then I'm probably subscribed. But do you have a channel? Because it's Cerebral RC24.
Yeah. I don't remember. Alexa, how much time left on my timer?
There are no timers set.
Oh shit.
I just knew that was going to happen. I thought she'd say something else, but
Alexa, set 5-minute timer.
5 minutes.
it would have been
30
funnier
minutes.
if Alexa was like, "What fucking timer?"
All right, guys, look at this. This one has a monster of a motor in it. Oh, and I can't show you guys because it's permanently mounted. Someday. This one has the RC all-wheel drive 370 motor in it. I can probably show you guys through the door. See that big monster in there?
What up, Josh Tire? Yeah, 370. Look at that craziness.
And it is paired with, this is the only truck that I was able to pull this off in.
Gotcha, Cerebro. Just
This
checking.
truck has, I said this to Zach too, who got the Ice Bronco. And now he's having problems with the ESC and the motor setup. But this truck is the only truck that I've ever built running a V2 ESC with a 370 motor that has no brownout issues. None. Crazy. It's got some hot racing aluminum links on it, an Endura aluminum skid plate. It has.
Brian says it looks like the Tamiya pumpkin truck. It is a cool looking little truck, yeah. I dig
It's Harley Davidson.
Oh, I know. I remember it. Yet one more of the die-cast bodies when you got it. I was like, damn it.
It has a ramp crab servo in it with a ramp crab aluminum servo horn. It
There's
has
only one truck he has that I really want, though. That's old blue.
It has Endura aluminum axle housings with, I believe these were the first CVDs that RC all-wheel drive came out with that brass collar on them.
Right.
And it has a stock transmission in it, but again, no issues with that big massive motor. No issues. But I don't really like drive my trucks hard. If this were to be in, like, say, Sinister's collection, he might have issues running this big ass motor with that plastic geared stock transmission. Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. Love this truck. Love it, love it, love it.
How's it do?
I'm about ready to put a battery in it now. It is a pain in the ass to get the battery in it, so I'm just going to feed it through the door.
Jack said, but is it a $250 truck?
I mean,
said, when was that built, Jason?
This was built back in the basement. Wait, no, I built it here. I built it here. This was not built in the basement. I built it here.
Aaron said just a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I cut you off on when you were answering Jack's comment. Is it a $250 truck?
Maybe not, but again, if I have to, I will make it $250 truck.
Oh, so that is one of the ones up for sale.
Maybe it could be.
Oh. I actually don't remember. He told me the 3 trucks. I only remember one. James said he wish I could afford one. Not in the cards this month. Yeah, I hear you. Chris says he wishes he had the money as well. Me too. Yes, James, I will join you. Stone Gym time again. Chris said Stone Chris time again.
It's got an all metal transmission in it, so that's the loud noises you are hearing.
The sound I love. Jason hates metal transmissions. I love metal transmissions. I
hate them.
I have a lot of Mofo bulletproof transmissions.
Whoa, shit. All right.
I like the sound of machinery.
That's the 5-minute timer. Alexa, stop.
Guy said, fastest Harley I seen. Ha. Never saw my bikes. Max said, I want at least $950 for my trucks. No joke. Yeah.
All right, guys, here we go with another die cast. This could be
Mine
up
are
for
all leftover
grabs.
parts as well, Max. 18 hidden screws in each wheel.
This could be up for grabs.
James likes his metal transmission. Someone is calling. Oh, time.
Alexa, 5-minute timer, please.
5 minutes, starting now.
Again, why did I say please?
Like I said, you're being good with the overloads.
So this one, you guys, if you remember, Uncle Lee gave me this truck. So this truck actually has 2 ties to YouTube channels, Bull Gear RC and Jason's RCs.
So we know you're not giving that one away. Move along.
Maybe. But this one has another Emax servo that has yet to fail me. Endura 66 turn motor, stock transmission. It does
Troy
have
said that's great
headlights.
looking rig.
It does have headlights in there that I put in. It's got OGRC links, raw aluminum, high clearance links. It's got an Endura aluminum skid plate. I believe they're
Brian said you got a lot of gifted trucks.
hot racing brass knuckles, stock axles, the Endura brass. I put Endura brass weight rings inside these wheels, so they are heavier. The Endura 12-spoke wheels again, and V2 electronics. And this thing is a climber. Like, it's got so much weight up front. It can climb pretty well. If you look at the Follow the Leader video that I filmed with Uncle Lee when he came to my house in the basement, he drove this one on the course in the basement, and I drove the green one, and he kicked my ass. He kicked my ass with this truck.
Yeah, that might have been his driving skill as well.
This is true.
You know,
Because we all know my track record when it comes to competing.
well, I'm just saying, Uncle Lee, I mean, I
Yeah.
think he knows what he's doing around a truck. Brian said he's slowly ditching all his Emaxes for upgraded ones, just because.
And
Yeah, Uncle Lee can drive, says Cardboard. What's up, Tripod? How you doing today?
oh, these are the Power Hobby Swamp 24 tires.
Yellow Beast, said Matt.
Yeah. I should
Anyone
have
got
watched
the new
these
crusher
tires.
claw from Ramp Crab. Epic design. Rear exiting cable. Rounded ears. Yeah, that's really cool, the rear exiting cable, Troy. Definitely important. But I put a rubber band around all mine, pulling the cord around to the back. What year is that Chevy? A 64?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, he did, Brian. Yes, on the Servo Beast and then on the V2 Black Labels. Somewhere in that tiny frame.
My internet just crapped out.
Sparky finally got a servo beast. Yes, Brian. Rear exiting cords are a no-brainer. Why? Why, good servo makers? Andy said, gosh, I wish it was the end of the month when he was doing this. No money to do nothing tomorrow.
I got the lights plugged into the. I got the lights plugged into the right-hand turn signal. Oops.
You did what?
Alexa, stop. I got the headlights plugged into the right-hand turn signal.
Turn signal?
Yeah, the V2 electronics have turn signal plugs.
Never paid attention, I guess.
Yeah. All right,
Huh.
so that's the 5 minutes on that one, guys. All right, the next one in the fleet is my deadbolt. This one, very stock, definitely probably not a $250 rig, but again, if it were to be, I would make it a $250 rig. So this one has, well, it might be. It has the potential, definitely the potential of being a $250 rig. My internet totally crapped out. That's why I'm down to just one screen now. So this one has carbon fiber chassis rails from Hot Racing, I believe. It has obviously a aftermarket battery tray. It's an aluminum one. It has, again, the Endura 66 turn brushed motor, V2 electronics. It has, I believe, a stock servo. Yeah, it has a stock servo. Aluminum axle housings from, huh?
Oh, Sparky said he shorted out an OGRC servo on a titanium frame rail when it rubbed through.
Oh shit. Stock servo. It has Endura aluminum axle housings. It has, I don't know what brand, an aluminum rear axle or rear drive shaft, plastic front drive shaft, brass differential weights front and rear, stock shocks
Max has
because
a
I
question.
love stock shocks. What's that?
He said, what rigs you plan on auctioning tomorrow evening?
You will have to tune in tomorrow night. Could be one of what I've showed already. Who knows?
Brian said 3 of the above ones he's showing. Aaron said this rig has been torn apart and reassembled at least 10 times.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hobby Soul adjustable offset wheels
I like those.
with DJ Crawler tire, 60 millimeter tire. I don't know what tires these are. They just say DJ Crawler MTs on them.
Probably the MTs.
Yeah. Very cool. Hot Racing aluminum high clearance links. It does have an aftermarket aluminum servo mount, aluminum ESC tray. Oh, I forgot to set a 5-minute timer.
Rob, there's me. Me and Jason are the only two that know. And actually, it's just Jason because I only know one of the 3 rigs he told me earlier because I can't remember the other 2.
Yeah, nobody knows except for 2
Rob
people.
said, apparently, there's an inner circle of people who know. I'm not in it. No, nobody's in it. Not even me. And he told me. He's going to start making sales and end up selling like 30 trucks tomorrow, said Brian.
Jack. Yeah, there could be more than 3 if people are willing. There could be more than 3.
Okay,
I do have a 4th already picked out, but I'm going to start with 3. Yeah. And I'm back.
He'll buy a new truck with it. He ain't got enough trucks to buy a new truck.
There. Sorry, guys. I forgot to mute my mic on my computer. So yeah. I did not set a 5-minute timer on this one, so that wraps this one up. Any other questions? Does anybody have any questions yet?
Troy's just finished his small course. Super proud of how compact it is. Knock out a small vid, easy as pie with 2 pallets tilted upwards. Underside of a pallet gives great levels to crawl on.
All right. You guys are probably way familiar with this truck. Bam. Heck yeah, this is another possibility for the auction block.
Brian!
Gotta tune in tomorrow night.
Brian said, just for your information, guys, my live auction is Saturday night, so save some money.
Ah,
I think he's
way
kidding.
to burst my bubble.
Max said, Red Betty for sale.
So you guys are probably way familiar with this one. The official first running of this truck is going to be aired this Saturday at 9 a.m.
Brian said he is kidding.
Precious.
What'd you say? What'd you
The
say?
official first running of this truck on the course is going to be aired Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
James said that truck should be exempt, Jay.
I don't know. All of my trucks are up for grabs. Who knows which 3? Who knows which 3?
Cardboard asked, are you selling my Ripper? Well, first of all, it's not even his Ripper yet.
It's probably a good thing I don't have that in my possession.
Well, that just sealed it then. He ain't never getting it.
So, yeah. No, pretty much everything that Jim has given me and all of my dad's trucks are exempt. Yeah. So this, guys, yeah, this one is running the Endura 66 turn again with the V2 electronics, because that combination, guys, if you get the right 50 can motor paired with a V2, that is a solid running, smooth running truck. Hence why I got it in this truck. And as you've seen, I got them, yes, the Torque Beast version 3 paired with the V2 is bar none the best combination with the V2.
Jackson, looks like I'm getting a Ripper.
Yeah. So this one has got ramp crab servo, Power Wagon / Gladiator rails, obviously, Endura bull bar, standard white bought the white non-painted body, left it white, obviously. I put my finishing touches on it. Stickered it up, did some critiquing, put step treads on it, colored the Dodge. It's got the Mofo dually kit, which I would put up for a link, but I don't have that ability right now. Which comes with, you can buy the dually kit in two different styles. You can get just the dually kit that comes with the mount inside it and the hardware, or you can buy the full kit that includes a DDP inner rim, because you have to use a DDP inner rim for that. And you can use either the DDPs or the UPWs with the dually kit for outers. So yeah, did not get around to putting on.
I'll trade you for it.
Did not get around to putting taillights on it yet. It has been on my schedule to do so. It's got OGRC aluminum axles. It's got these shocks. I don't know. These are actually intended for an 18th scale rig. These internal sprung shock. I am running them at full droop. But they're
RC
they're-
Works.
they're actually an 18th scale shock.
I don't believe
yeah.
I've seen them before. Duvall's RC Works.
Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome.
He said howdy.
It's got OGRC aluminum drive shafts.
Oh,
Stock skid plate. Oh, now my phone's acting up. Man, shit's going bonkers tonight.
what?
Shit's going bonkers tonight. It's got hot racing Gladiator Power Wagon high clearance links in them. In it. Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It has no interior because I blacked out the windows, so you can't really see inside it anyway. To see an interior, I do have the interior for it though. Somewhere.
Cut the windows out and put the interior back in.
I could, which is very easy to do because you can just take the
No,
glass.
I'm telling the people, like, if they were to buy this tomorrow.
Oh yeah, could be one of them. Could be.
Roger said, "Hey y'all, what's this? Jason's used boneyard?"
No,
What's up,
this
Roger?
is a preemptive going through all my rigs because I'm auctioning 3 of them off tomorrow night on live stream. Live auction tomorrow night on the Beardy Bunch.
Betty is not available. Sorry, said Double A.
Yeah, I don't have a Betty.
Rob's gonna assemble his plow tonight. He might.
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't set a 5-minute timer again.
Rob. He says, bet if we get him drunk enough, we can get some deals on them auction.
Maybe.
Zach said, so why not pick the 3 tonight?
They're already picked. I'm just not telling anybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zach said, nope, I don't like the Betty, honestly. Are we gummy brain tonight, Jason? Said Jake.
No, I'm not.
That's what she said. Said Jared.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. Nothing to see here.
All right.
Oh, yeah. What up, Dan?
This one, I do believe, is worthy of at least $250.
I wish I could get rid of that cough.
Bam.
What's in the bed, Jason?
Alexa, set 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
All right. So here is another one that could possibly be on the auction block tomorrow night. The Snow Miser truck, Ice, from Team Ice.
He
This
wants to know
one
what
has
that square
all.
thingy in the bed is.
What?
He wants to know what the square thingy in the bed is.
Oh, that is just stock. It's just a toolbox that Axial molded in the bed of that truck.
Oh.
All right. This one has all kinds of goodies in it. It has the Ipanon 370 motor, Fly Sky GT5 receiver paired with a Lizard Pro. It's got all working lights except for the taillights. The light bar works, the headlights work, blinkers do not work. It's got a Mighty Chihuahua servo. It's got a MRC steering link, blue steering link. It is running the bigger boggers from RC 4 Drive paired with Mofo DDPs with the brass Islander kit. It's got Mofo brass axles with, for some reason, stock steering knuckles. I don't know why I did that.
Brian's trying to collect souls.
It's got OGRC,
What's up, Laughlin?
OGRC, high clearance links. It has an Endura aluminum skid plate. It's got hot racing long travel shocks.
Brian says he bets it's 1,000-gram rig.
Not quite. Not quite.
That's
it
what Aaron
weighs.
said, not Hardwick.
It's a heavy beast. I will say that. It is. I don't remember. It
Rob
is.
said Bruno was licking something off the chair.
Yeah. So with battery, that's a nice round number. With battery, it is 888 grams.
Lachlan said, "Good day, all. It's got a Lizard Pro with massive can."
Yeah, massive can. I would test drive it, but I can't find my GT5 remote right now. It is MIA. It is somewhere in the barn. I will say that. Yep.
Troy said, mighty CCXRC servo. Some quality parts in that rig.
Yes.
Good looking rig. I'm surprised, Don, of all the diecast I've picked up, I haven't picked up a blue Ford yet, which is my favorite color on the Ford. It's a good old Ford, blue Ford.
Look at that sexy beast.
Nice dent side.
Massive amounts of flex. Very planted. I will say that. It is very planted. For being a die-cast truck, this thing... So these bodies, all of that 888 grams, these bodies weigh 290-something grams. So the vast majority of the weight is low sprung. So yeah. And that sums up this truck.
Aaron said,
I
give that
feel-
dog some scratches.
I kind of feel this truck deserves a little bit more than 5 minutes, but all trucks, 5 minutes. Alexa, stop. So there's another one that could be on the auction block tomorrow night. And for the next one,
Huh?
man, I think my dad actually might have more rigs than I do.
What? Ah,
What's
Rob says Jim the auctioneer. Oh no, I'm security.
bingo, bango, bongo.
No, I'm just the MC.
Wow, I need to go buy a lottery ticket because this truck weighs in at 777.
Yeah.
This one, guys, is not quite as upgraded as the blue one was. It does, however, have the DDPs again from Mofo, and with the Islander kit, the brass Islander kit, which makes each tire weigh just about 70-ish grams.
So,
Yeah.
wanted to say welcome to the show, Hybrid. 324.
Oh, welcome.
First time to the channel. So thanks for joining us.
Make sure you tune in tomorrow night and make sure you rewind this live stream because I'm going through all of my rigs because tomorrow night I'm doing a live auction of 3 of my rigs on my live stream tomorrow night on the Beardy Bunch show. And this could be another one on the auction block. This is Jack. This was my Nightmare Before Christmas Jack. It started out as Sylvester, and then it morphed into Quinn for Harley Quinn, and now the official name is Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. This one has a bunch of goodies on it. I just said the Mofo DDPs with the Islander kit, and again, mine and Jim's new favorite tire, the big ass freaking DJ Crawler TSL looking tires. I don't know the name of them, but they are 60 millimeters by 25 millimeters. So yeah, nice big fat tire. Aggressive ass tread. So yeah, this is Jack. This is running the Fly Sky first release of the, I think it's a 4-channel micro receiver with the Lizard Pro from Fury Tech. And this is also running the Fury Tech Nano Outrunner motor, which is called what is it called? Oh, I forget. It's the really tiny one.
Aaron says,
Um,
check out the FCX 24 on my favorite FCX 18 made by FMS.
It's got the Fury Tech motor mount to pair up with that motor, and then it is mounted to a stock transmission. It has, again, an 18th scale shock on it. I wanted to experiment, and because I wanted the red on these, but these are an 18th scale shock, so the balls on them are bigger. And they are from Globe RCT. Yeah. Running stock links in the back, stock deadbolt rear links in the back, with Endura lower high clearance links in the front, with your standard C10 Y link in the top. And surprisingly enough, guys, like this truck, but out of all of my rigs, has the most flex, even with that dog bone, the wishbone up front. Yeah, this thing is massive, crazy flex. Yeah, this is another one of my favorite rigs. This one does not have working headlights, but yeah, very cool rig, very, very cool. Love this truck.
You guys are talking about the SCX6. Have you guys seen that Vitavon cage for it they came out with? It's just like the Ripper. It was a billet piece of aluminum milled out. $700.
This also has the OGRC brushless, I think sensorless, whatever. It's the big one from OGRC that is in the same category as the Mighty Chihuahua. I'm not quite too familiar on the specs, but it's a damn good servo. And it's got a brass servo mount from Mofo and some Coda Racing differential aluminum covers. Yep. I don't think I set a 5-minute timer, but that is that truck. May or may not be on the auction block tomorrow night. Heck yeah. Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye to my 3 trucks tomorrow night.
Well, yeah. Corn Freak, you said that new releases are few and far between from Axial. Well, now Axial's released what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the SCX 24. Some modifications, but I mean, like TRX 4M, that one, just that one release of them. They aren't, you know. I mean, who's making a bunch of releases the 24th? I mean, I don't know.
All right, guys. This one is probably not $250 worth in parts, but it does have some nostalgia to it. This is the Doug Power Wagon, but I obviously put aftermarket wheels and tires on it. That's the only aftermarket thing I put on it. And I put a one-off C10 body on it that came from Fern Solo. He's the one that painted up this body. Yeah, pretty cool truck. It's got magnet mounts. Everything else is stock. And
Max
this one
has
weighs.
any comp rigs for auction?
Any what?
Any comp rigs?
Yes, possibly. I'm getting to one.
Anyone think Red Cat should make a mini Gen 8? I think everybody should make a mini. I mean, you know, I'm partial to the Axial platform. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I like. I have a couple others, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'd be interested in trying anything.
Yep. This one actually weighs in at 350 grams.
How many?
350 without battery. With battery,
380.
367.
Only 17 grams.
Yo. So this, I feel it's listed. Alexa, set 3-minute timer.
3 minutes, starting now.
This one I feel is a strong 18th scale with the Power Wagon body on it. But it's not. It's sold as a 24 scale, and clearly, with an Axial SEX 24 body on it, it's a 24 scale because it's the exact same wheelbase. Even if I were to take this body off and put this one on, well, that one still has somewhat of the stock, but I don't cut much out of my wheel wells. I only cut the bottom corners out of them. So the top wheel arches are untouched, and the wheelbase lines up superbly. Yeah. I obviously put the
So, yes,
magnetron cricket.
Where that body came from?
This body came from Fern Solo. He did all the patina. He did the whole patina job on it. And it's a custom color too, because there's not a C10 out there. It kind of looks like a seafoam green, but it's not. It's just a couple of shades more blue than a seafoam green. I'll get Bob the Builder and I'll show you.
Aaron said, I do like the new Power Wagon, but the V3 JLU and Axe 24 is a flop in his opinion. Yeah, I don't think many people liked the Axe, and I don't like any of the electronics past the V2.
So this is the seafoam green C10 next to, see, this one's way more blue. Yep. So, and everybody knows that, I hope everybody knows that Bob the Builder got transformed into this truck.
Can't see. Oh, there it is.
Which is another die-cast F-150. My dad is a sucker for green, the color green. So almost all of his trucks are a shade of green of some sort. But, yeah, so this could be on the auction block tomorrow night. Alexa, stop. Man, I've already gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've already gone through 12 of my rigs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree, Lachlan.
Here is another one that could possibly be on the auction block tomorrow night. This is the one and only comp rig that I have, and it is, everybody knows, the Slayer from Texoma RC. And this one's a pretty sweet rig. It is so capable, so capable. Stock axles, because I kept a lot of the shit on this rig stock because Texoma basically came out with this truck to do a stock swap. So this truck is extremely capable with just all stock parts. It was intended to be extremely light. And even now, with the battery, it's 307. And that's just because most of that weight is the wheels and tires. I got brass inners rings on these tires, and these are Hobby Soul adjustable offset aluminum wheels. And that's it. That's the only aftermarket. Well, the motor is another Endura 66 turn. Again, paired with the V2 electronics. So an extremely light rig with an extremely smooth operating motor ESC combination. Emax servo, aluminum links, aluminum internal sprung shocks, only because at the time when I built this rig, I didn't have any other shocks. Otherwise, I probably would have just went with a stock axial shock. But I'm fresh out of those. He actually has a kit that you can buy that you can mount a stock body on it. So it bolts right on the back, and you can.
So Dan and Rob wanted to know why you're selling.
So the reason why the reason why AA hit it on the nut. I'm doing this auction is because from Tuesday on to last night, I have had transmission problems with my F350. And it's going to be a few $1,000s repair. At most, it's probably going to come in at about $3,500 to $4,000 because a brand new Remand transmission is $3,000. And then you got to pay the labor to get it installed. I could do it myself, but I just don't want to take the chance of doing it myself. I want some type of a warranty in case it goes bad again. Because I am not made of money, as neither one of us are made of money. So that is why I'm doing it. My tranny went out in my truck, and I cannot afford to get it fixed right now. And I am in dire need of. We need 2 vehicles in the family. So yeah. It is a 2008 F350 Ford Super Duty with a 6.4 liter diesel, the junk motor, probably the worst motor Ford has ever came out with.
Which
one? And it only has 153,000 miles on it.
Which motor?
The 6.4 liter.
Oh.
6.4 liter Power Stroke. Yeah.
So you're saying that's not what she said?
Yeah. So yeah, this is a really cool rig. Could be yours. Could be one of them on the auction block tomorrow night. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dun, dun, dun. Very cool rig. Very, very cool rig. Look at that. Damn near straight up and down and not even unloading the shocks yet. So cool. So stinking cool. Good. All right. I didn't set it. Did I set a timer? I don't think I set a timer for it. I'm not doing good on this 5-minute thing.
I'm not sure what that is, Dan. Dan asked, do you have a Zale or however you spell that?
All right. This one, again, maybe not a $250 rig, but it is a brand new rig, only ever driven twice. The LC80 with obviously some aftermarket wheels and tires. So these are again one of my. This is probably my second favorite wheel to use. What?
Oh, somebody was asking about something. If you had something and you don't.
Oh, so this is my second favorite wheel to use.
Oh, it's a banking app. That's what it is.
Oh, so I do not have that. All I have is Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. But like I said, if you do win the auction of one of my trucks tomorrow night, we can figure something out, and we will get payment, and you will get your truck. We'll figure something out. Whether you mail me a freaking cashier's check, whatever, we will figure it out.
Lachlan was wondering about the links on the Slayer.
They're just a generic. They're just a generic one-off deadbolt setup. Just some generic aluminum links that I found. They're not high clearance. They're just straight links. $280 for an LC80. The reserve is going to be set at $250. Just because even if I get just bottom dollar $250 for a rig, that still is $750 toward my repair bill. Anything helps, and $750 is a pretty good chunk out of that repair bill. So a piece of history, that rig. This one? Or what one is he talking about?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, set 3-minute timer.
Dan just wants to send you $100 to help out.
Oh, that would be, dude, you don't need to do that. That would be so grateful, but at least put that $100 toward, I don't know, save it for like a raffle or something that I do.
Max said 18 skills not for him.
You know what? If you're willing to send me $100, I could probably hook you up with some merch. I got some merch in the house. I got hats. I got sweatshirts. I can hook you up. Again, if you do that, you hit me right here. Yeah. So this rig actually comes in at 595 grams. And it is all stock except for the wheels and tires, and only ran twice. And it has my second favorite wheel, the Injora 12-spoke. And the only reason why it's my second favorite wheel is because you can actually interchange it with some Mofo parts. You can use the Mofo UPW rings on the Injora wheels and vice versa. It's very cool. Very cool. But yeah, so these are the 12-spoke from Injora with the Little Guy Racing Trail Kings. So yeah, very cool. And it's one hell of a performer right out of the box. Like, you don't even need to change anything, and it is one hell of a performing trail rig. It's not a comp rig by any means, but it is pretty damn capable. You can even ask Jack. I'm pretty sure he's still in the chat. Me and him are on the same page when it comes to this guy right here. Such a cool rig. Such a cool rig. comes stock with raw aluminum links and oil-filled shocks. Again, such a cool rig. Full light kit, light bar works, headlights, blinkers, tail lights, reverse lights. It's freaking awesome. Love it. It doesn't do too good on my course because the way the course is set up right now, I'm a 124th guy. My course is built up for 124th, primarily axial. But this being an 18 scale, it's just a little too big. But other than that, it's a solid rig. Alexa, stop.
It's like he's getting all pissed off at Alexa, stop. Like it's his dog. Oh, you guys want to talk about some oil-filled shocks?
All right. This is the last one. The last one that is going to be on the auction block. I have some 18 scales that I could put up, but they're definitely not $250 worthy. Don't have a very big aftermarket genre. And I got 2 more 24 scales, 3 more, 2 of which are the Mini Z clones, and the third one is a WL Toys 24 scale. Again, not $250 worthy, so they're not going to make the cut. But anyway, this one is the one that started it all, guys. It is because of this truck that I went down the die-cast rabbit hole. Bam.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bigfoot, aka Old Blue. This body was given to me by Upper Left when I went out and met up with him and Crawler Baller. Crawler Baller paid both of our ways, gave Dustin gas money to drive down to his house, and paid my way to fly out there. Unbelievable. And he put us up in his house. Crawler Baller is one heck of a dude, I tell you what. And Dustin kicked off my diecast itch, whatever you want to call it, with this truck.
Obsession.
Such a cool truck. Definitely not a performer, but the scale aspect of it is pretty sweet. And it's Bigfoot. Come on now. Look at that. Look at it's Bigfoot. It's even got a still in the back of it. Heck yeah.
Good old boy.
Very cool. Very cool. So again, my go-to link setup, OGRC raw aluminum.
Danny said Crawler Baller got a shout out on CCXRC.
Nice. Heck yeah.
I guess it was towards the end of the last live.
That is freaking cool. Yeah, this guy.
Aaron said, "Can't believe you were even thinking about that one."
I know. I like I said, it may or not be on there tomorrow night, but I am desperate, guys. I am extremely desperate. Like I said, it's going to be very hard to say goodbye to whatever 3 rigs are going to be auctioned off tomorrow night. There may be 4, there may be 5. It, definitely a pretty good possibility of being more than 3. It's just on however you guys are doing. If the auction is doing well, I might go for 4, I might go for 5. But at least 3 of them have to be auctioned off tomorrow night.
Dirk said, yes, he did. He spotlighted his channel and course.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So talking about shocks.
So this one is nothing special other than for what it is. I mean, the nostalgia is probably up there pretty far. I like to think so anyway. It's one of my trucks. A lot of people like my trucks. It's Bigfoot. It's the original die cast, you know. That's kind of funny. Bigfoot was what? The original monster truck. This is my original die cast build. Isn't that freaking cool? Yeah, this thing definitely has some sentimental value. It's running the Torque Beast V2, I believe. Yeah. And paired with the V2 electronics, it does have working headlights and roll bar lights. It has Power Hobby wheels because it only is fitting. I use these classic looking wheels on this truck. And these are the DJ Crawler tires. So these are one of the first tires they came out with. Again, I can't remember the name of them. It just says DJ Crawler MT DJ 1122, whatever that means. They are a 50 millimeter tire by 22.8 millimeter tire. Again, like I said, the OGRC raw aluminum links. I thought those looked really good with the chrome roll bar and the raw aluminum wheels. Stock axles. It has Injora metal drive shafts. This is running, as is all of these Fords. All of these Fords that I've built are running the C-Bolt link setup. C10 front links in the front and deadbolt rear links in the back. Yeah, stock shocks, running stock shocks. Slightly stiffer shocks in the front because most of this weight of these bodies are in the front. And this truck is weighing in at 605 grams. So yeah. And that sums up all of the rigs that could possibly be on the auction block tomorrow night. So make sure you rewatch this live stream. Wow, it's a solid 2 hours of going through my rigs. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
So I
Jim's
got
getting a phone
something
call.
to
Jim's
do.
getting a phone call.
Oh, shit. Yep. I'll be back or not.
Heck yeah. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. Please go back and rewind and watch all the rundown of the rigs that could be on the auction block tomorrow night. Again, in dire need. I'm begging. $250 reserve. I will say most of the trucks, some of the trucks that I showed tonight aren't $250 worthy rigs, but the ones that are going to be on the auction block tomorrow night are at least $250 worth of a truck. Yeah. Yep. I have 4 of them. Good coming. Color for days. 1 crawler, 1 bouncer, 1 racer, 1 hopper. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love it. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. No Facebook, but have a sniff around. LOL. Wait, what? I don't get it. Nice. Later, Jim. Later, RC family. See you, Max Ball. Troy, go to the Cautioner YouTube channel and click the community tab. I also posted some stuff up. I posted up a post for tomorrow night. No, maybe not tomorrow night, but tonight's live. And there is a link for my PayPal on there that you can use to auction for the auction thing. We'll be more specific on that tomorrow night. What else? Yeah, that's it. Hey, Dusty. I even had it in the box. I must not have cleaned it very well when I put it in the box. Hell yeah, guys. Double A, if you could post up Costner's link for his channel, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much, sir. So that way people can go to his community tab and check some stuff out. Hell yeah. I could probably do it too now. Whoop, whoop. Jason, check your phone after you end the stream. Okay. I will definitely do that. Definitely. I'm probably going to run at least until Jim comes back, because I don't want to end the stream without giving him the chance to say goodbye to everybody. Hell yeah. Anything else you guys want to see? You want me to give you a tour of the track? I will be glad to do so. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that all of them? That was 15 of my 34 built rigs. Grant you, my dad's trucks are in that count. Yeah, he probably has more than I do now. Because I actually disassembled 10 of my trucks last weekend. Gotta go, guys. Work in the morning. See you, Double A. Damn you, Brian. LOL. I'm posting first. I feel more identical styles coming up. Great minds, man. Oh, definitely. Hell yeah. My Cash App link. I actually don't know how to share that. I will have to look into that. I can't look right now because my phone is streaming right now. But I will definitely have that information for tomorrow night. Got my eye on the son of a digger. Nice. Anybody else have their eye on a particular rig? Crawler baller still here. Great minds think alike, but two fools never differ. I like it. Very cool. And I tell you what, guys, like, I like to think of myself as a very, very humble person. I always give credit where credit is due. And in my mind, it seems like I'm asking a lot of the community by doing this auction. But this community is so awesome. It does have its downsides, but the vast the vast part of this community is very cool. I love it. It's a very, very cool community. Past raffles have generated quite a bit of cash. The very first raffle I actually think I ever did, I believe I did it for to help another brother in the community. He was in dire need. He was struggling to pay bills and everything. He was really hard up. I'm not going to name his name. If you guys need to, you can go back. But I just like to keep stuff private. But we generated $1,000 for him, and that is just unbelievable, guys. That right there tells you what this community is like. And I'm coming to you as a humble man. I'm in dire need of some help, which is why I'm doing this auction tomorrow night. All of our budget is going right into the house. We're right smack in the middle of remodeling a house, and then this monkey wrench came into head, and we can't spare anything. And it sucks. It really sucks. Yeah. This is a auction, Zach. This is going to be a live auction. I'm going to auction off 3 of my rigs. And I put the reserve at 250, and I promise you, at least in my mind, the 3 rigs that are going to be on the block tomorrow night, this could be one of them, is a $250 rig. So yeah. Yep. Very cool, very cool, very cool. 34 people still watching. Freaking awesome. So yeah, I hope I have a pretty good turnout on the live stream tomorrow night. Heck yeah. I need to go get another beverage, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I'm going to have to wait on that. For those about to rock, we salute you. Hell yeah. I'm not buying RCs. I just heard you say raffle and then auction. Yeah, tomorrow night is an auction. I'm filming right now. Still some Koshner Thunder LOL. No, dude, get your drink. All right, Crawler Baller gave me permission. I'm going to get a beverage. Oh, I'll take you along. I'll do this. I'll do a tour of the track, and then as I'm going by the refrigerator, I will grab my drink. Why I didn't think of that earlier is beyond me, but I will do that right now. If I can get my phone out of the stupid holder. Turn my camera around. Okay. Bonk. 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 All right, so this is my starting line, and it is really dark over here. All right, here is the starting line. I'm going to turn, hold on, I gotta go back over here. Bam. All right. There is the starting line. Thank you. We just getting started as a community. thing, but I have always been into it. Heck yeah. Thank you, Saggy Bottom. So gate number 1, this is the layout I used when I filmed the crawl video for that truck, which that's another possibility, guys. This could be on the auction block tomorrow night, as this rig could be as well. This one, no, that is not a $250 rig right there. So yeah, gate 1 was right here. And then, so I'm giving you guys kind of a sneak peek as to what the course is set up for tomorrow night, or Saturday's video. And then I went under here. Wait, where was gate? Oh yeah, gate 2 is right here. And then I went under there. Don't know why those fence rails are sitting there. Over to gate 3, which is right there up on the rock. And around the Ranger Tower to gate 4 right here. Burn Solo had one of his bodies on the stream tonight. Gate 4 right here. Coming back around through there. Up through gate 5 right here, which I set the gates up really wide because I like using the gates more of as a checkpoint than a obstacle. But yeah. And then gate 6 is way over here. Well, not really, but gate 6 is right here. That truck will not, those 2 trucks will not be on the auction block. Those are my dad's trucks. It's gate 6 coming up from gate 5 down there. To gate 6 coming down, crossed over to the front side of the course. Oh, gate 7 fell over. This was gate 7. And it does not want to stay. That was gate 7. Across this bridge. Down around through here. Past the Bigfoot sign. Over to gate 8. And then across these rocks. Down in front of the cabin. Down around behind the tree and Sasquatch. Got a stupid brush on the course. To gate 9, going back up the rocks. Around the big Ranger Tower. A little G.I. Joe focus. Big Ranger Tower. Over through here. In front of the Black Bears. And then coming to gate 10 right here. Crossing in front of some more Black Bears and Mr. Sasquatch. And across through here to gate 11. Dun, 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 dun. And then I did not include this course because this table is going to get redone. It is just not, I don't like the way it's set up. It's way too crowded, way too busy, and it's just a pain in the ass to navigate through. It's got some cool lines in it, but it's just way too cluttered. It's very hard to film on this table the way it's set up. So all of these obstacles are going to come down. The only thing staying on this table is that red barn bridge. So yeah, this course is going to be this part of the course is going to get redone. I am going to still use all the obstacles, just more up on the walls. When I start building the course up on the walls all around the barn, I'm going to build like a farm diorama up on that platform over there, which is going to include the barn I got from Ed DeShemin. That's going to go over there. And then I'm going to come across my shelves to another platform that I got to create. I got the platform built. I just got to mount it. And that is going to be where my scale garage is, over in that corner where the dogs used to be. And then it's going to come across the refrigerator onto that platform right there, across underneath the Track Shack sign. And then I have to come up with some type of system to come across the garage. But yeah. So then gate 11 is going to lead into gate 12 right there. And I got a random box of staples on the course. Passing behind Gravedigger, the gate 12 right here. Passing behind Gravedigger, coming up over here, and then going down into gate 13 right there, which brings you down back to this table, and then going into gate 14 down through there, and then to gate 15 right here. Oh, Speedy. Where is Speedy? That's a good question. He was over here. Oh no. I hope the raccoon didn't get him. Because I did have a raccoon that got loose in here not too long ago. Son of a gun. I'm going to have to track him down. Damn it. Yeah, I had him up there on the freaking Ranger Tower. Son of a bitch. Duh. Damn it. Gate 15 right there, and then coming around here again to the finish. Bam. Man, that sucks. What the hell happened to Speedy? Where did Speedy go? Son of a gun. That sucks. I gotta find him. Totally stinking sweet. Hey, that match is pretty good. Hell yeah. So many lines, guys. So many lines. Got Harley Quinn up here. Ah. I do not know how that raccoon, I think that's what he's referring to, got into the Track Shack. But I woke up in the middle, and this is back when we were still living in the camper. Woke up in the middle of the night, and the girls, this was before we even got Bruno. And the girls were still in their cage in the corner over there. And they were just going ape shit, like some nasty growling type barks, like they were going ape shit. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I come out here, and I shit you not, there was a raccoon standing right here on this stupid rock behind Harley Quinn here. She wasn't there at the time. But right there on that freaking rock, and the freaking girls were just going bonkers. So I immediately step in the door, shut the door, ran all the way across here, and I let the damn girls out of their cage. And they were just going bonkers. So then I don't know. I thought to myself, it's like, why the hell did I shut that damn door? So I ran back over, opened the door, and the dogs chased the raccoon out of the barn, which involved them jumping up onto the course and chasing him out of the door. And they were gone for probably a good 20 to 30 minutes. And then they finally came back. But yeah, so amongst that whole craziness, a bunch of shit got freaking knocked over on the course. But yeah. Heck yeah. Jacob, I want you to know, I hope you pay attention to my film work I did on Saturday's video that is going to be up on Saturday, because I took some notes as from your filming that you've done, and quite frankly, when I went back and watched it during the editing, I'm like, oh yeah, I totally pulled it off. I totally got some shots that Crowler would have gotten. So I'd like to think that you would have gotten. So hell yeah. That truck will not be on the auction block, nor will any of these. These are all my dad's rigs. And up there. None of these rigs will be on the auction block. There's my sad excuse of a scale garage. None of these rigs will be on the auction block tomorrow. There's the rig that Jim gave me. That was the official 40th rig. And there is the Texoma truck. Will also not be on the auction block. Thanks, James. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All these toolboxes and stuff, they actually have Bigfoot on them. I don't know if you can quite see, but everything is branded Bigfoot. Come on, focus. That one says the original monster truck. Even the floor jack has Bigfoot on it. Hell yeah. These are going to be future builds coming down the line. This one too. Future. Oh, that one's coming down the pipeline too, guys. Yes, sir. And these are 3 more of my dad's rigs. Look at the deadbolt's back. Hell yeah. The original drill sergeant. I think it's on the back. No, actually, this is the original drill sergeant, because this is a replica scaled down version of my dad's 1-to-1. He's got a 1-to-1 Jeep that looks exactly like that, decals and all. He normally runs it without the top though, because he put a bunch of camouflage netting over the cage in the back of his 1-to-1. Yeah, looks pretty sick. Yep. These are some future builds too. That one's coming down the line. All right, audio is poor, but content is epic. Watch after Jason's live. I must beat Brian to the punch. Hell yeah. Here is another 24 scale monster truck that I have. This got ruined during the move. It got bounced around in the box. That is just a model. Yeah. This I got from Corn Freaks. Rob gave me that one. Well, we traded. I gave him my Enduro for this Barrage. So yeah. And then I got, that's one of the clones of the Mini Z. And then my cousin's Panda Hobbies. This is the chassis that originally came on my Power Wagon Panda Hobby. And then I got my Donko right here. And that is all of the rigs in my, oh, I still got some rigs in there, but 24 scale worthy and in there. And this one is the RGT Defender 90. Damn. Too cool. Got some ideas for that, guys. This truck and this truck are pretty much the same truck. This one's laid out just a little different. It doesn't have the motor up front. It's more back there. And you can tell I did some tinkering. Oh wait, I can't remember if I did that or if Rob did that. I think I might have did that, but I can't remember. Yeah. And the RGT has the divorced transmission. It's got like the motor mounted up front above the servo, and the servo is actually, is this one this one's chassis mounted too, but the RGT is chassis mounted, but it's vertically like mounted, so the horn is downward. Yeah, that's that. I think this is a better setup because in the RGT, the servo horn tends to like hit the chassis rail a little bit. But yeah, that's cool. Come on. Here we go. And that's the Mini Z clone. Heck yeah. Yep. That's a Panda Hobby Power Wagon chassis. And this is your straight up stock Panda Hobby Jeep. And this is slightly modded Ram Charger. It's actually a Ram Charger. Yeah. Heck yeah. So that is another avenue I'm going to go down. It's going to be still RC related because it's going to be stuff built for the RC course. But I'm going to start building scale houses for my course. I've been watching a lot of diorama stuff on YouTube lately. So yeah, it's going to be very, very cool. Yep. my little town. Whoa. Some of these rigs could be on the auction block tomorrow. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to get a drink. Thanks for the reminder. I passed the fridge like 5 times, I think. Ugh. This fridge is freaking awesome. I love this fridge. It's like the very first General Electric freaking fridge, and it still works. Heck yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right, back to the bench. Back to the bench. I hope you guys can. I hope this video is clear enough. I hope you guys can grasp the awesomeness of this course, even if I do say so myself. I'm very pleased with it, except for that table. Not happy with that table. But anyway, let me get back over here. We still have no Jim yet. He must be still talking with the wifey. With the wifey. Thanks, Crawler Baller. Thanks, Jacob. Coming from you, that means a lot, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Man, it's gonna get down into the freaking. It's gonna get down to -6 tomorrow night. Blah. It's gonna be a bit chilly in the barn tomorrow. Right now, it's probably a steady 50. But I bet you tomorrow night, it being -6 outside, it's probably gonna be like 40 degrees in here. Insane. Insane. Hell yeah. Freaking cool. So even though I'm getting rid of 3 of my rigs tomorrow night, I already have plans for 3 other rigs, but I won't be able to start them for quite some time. I do, however, have quite a bit of parts after tearing down 10 of my rigs. Just because I can't afford to buy more shit. I can't. This guy will not be buying RC parts for a very, very long time. So whatever builds I have coming down the pipeline is going to be coming from my current stock of parts. I feel I could at least build probably 2 more complete 100 complete rigs, runnable rigs out of the stockpile of shit I got behind my camera. But yeah, I will not be buying anything new for a significant period of time. I thought about having a yard sale, selling some of my parts to people, but I don't know how well that would go off. Yes, work on the course. That's another thing. That's why I want to get into this scale house building stuff, because I've out of watching all these like diorama build stuff, they use a lot of kits. But I have a vast amount of wood, pallet wood, and my dad is very skilled at using a table saw. He can basically, these are bought. I bought these a long time ago. No, these were given to me. But I think Jacob Bliss. But he can literally cut shit this small on the table saw. Like, it's crazy. Where's some examples? Oh, I can't think of them right now. But yeah, so I feel between me and my dad, we can 100% build some pretty kick-ass scale buildings for dirt cheap, like nothing, no freaking money needed. That's why I want to go down that route. So yeah, definitely going to be some course improvements, and I'm going to redo the obstacle course where Goliath is right there. That table is going to get completely redone, and I have a vast amount of stone and all kinds of shit outside. Grant you, I'm going to have to dig through the snow to get them, but I have a significant amount of rock and stone and shit outside. Yep. I could start building the track around the walls too. And do that on live streams. Hell yeah. That I might actually get kind of help with. Clean cuts make a huge difference. Yes, they do. I think you're referring to what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yep. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, building the course around, but I might have to get help with that, because if I'm going to do it during live stream, I'm obviously going to be pretty engulfed in building it. So I probably need somebody here, like maybe Sliding Sideways or Jacob Bliss or Shane G, one of those three dudes, or anybody else in the near half hour ish drive. I don't really want to make people drive more than a half hour, because that's a lot. But yeah, just to monitor the chat and stuff like Jim does, because I don't want to be completely in tune what's going on. But I could probably do it during live streams, because quite frankly, that's really the only time I get anymore. With the whole house thing, that's the only time I get to do anything RC is during or after the live stream. And if it's after, I mean, shit, it's already 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it tends to be a pretty late night. Oh yeah, Jacob. Very cool. Oh. Anything else you guys want to see? Kev is great for keeping a show rolling. Yes. He is very good at that. I'm building a bridge RN right now. Very cool. Freaking awesome. Can't wait to see it on the track. Building an outdoor course is in Grayling. In the spring, I have 5 acres of to spread it out on. Hell yeah. Show us your dog. He's sleeping. Bruno. Hey. Come here, boy. Look at him. Look at him. Gotta get the truck out of the way. Whoa. Look at him. I'm sitting in an office chair, guys. I'm sitting in a normal standard office chair, and his head is almost at the same height as mine. Look at how big this freaking monster is. He's huge. Huge. Boy, he's a good puppy. He's officially 100 pounds plus. A couple weeks ago, I weighed him, and he was 98 pounds. And I'm very confident in saying he's probably over 100 pounds now. Crawler Baller, I think that's Crawler. CBS News course layout is just as killer. Money and time. Is there ever enough? No. Massive freaking dog. It took like last time I saw your course, Jacob, it took like it looked like a pro studio. Yeah. Crawler Baller has got the setup. Yeah, it is crazy. Well, time more so. You seem to have all the parts. Damn it, Jason. I was trying to be a... What can I say? Did you see this skid trans motor combo in the Tooth Fairy? Identical by accident, I swear. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. Too cool. Oh, Jim is back. Jim is back. Nicole. Hell yeah. What's up?
My wife got off work, so I talk to her when she drives home.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Snowing out pretty rough, so.
Oh really? I don't know if it's snowing here. Hell yeah. I ruined Crawler Baller's purr moment.
Show us your dong, not dog.
I know. I totally purposely am like, oh, I can show you my dog. Wish I still had a free purple NSDRC for it though.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
that would be.
Oh, I don't have anything to work on. I went through all my rigs pretty damn fast.
Okay, Jim can at least read. Said Crawler Baller.
Yeah.
Yantra servos. Purple as fuck, said Troy. Yantra. Yantris. Okay. Yantris. 11 kilogram. Yantra is my new mantra. Said Brian.
Oh, I just seen that Snap-on truck they were talking about.
I can never not laugh anytime I hear Snap-on.
Right?
We used to pick on this guy at a bar in Anchorage. He'd come in, he was a mechanic, and he'd come in, he had his Snap-on hat on, and we kept, dogging him about having a Snap-on, and does he have an extension? Does his wife like the extension? Just shit like that.
Yeah.
He quit coming to the bar.
No shit.
We drove him out of the bar. And then we got in trouble from the bar owner for doing it. He was a little Oriental dude. You run off all my customer. That was the same one where we came out one night and flipped the Jeep. Well, it was one of those little Suzuki Samurai or something. And we flipped it over.
I'm trying to find a good video of these diorama builds that's not too long to show people. Because it's definitely what I am going to start doing. This is a good one.
Got a perp 3-flow link coming in for it. Okay. Okay. Oh, Oni, what?
This one's only like 11 minutes long.
What is it? Oni Crafts?
Something like that. Oni, ONNI, Crafts.
He's building a Simpsons house?
Yeah.
Can you believe I can read that?
Right? Considering how freaking small your screen is.
Yeah. Those letters are like a millimeter high. No. Come here. Oofta.
In case people are wondering how this is RC related, well, you can use these things on your crawler course. And I really want to get some of these for my crawler.
Baller says he's offended, and I don't care. Wow, 43 likes, and there was a big RC YouTuber in the chat tonight. Big? He's not that fat.
In my mind, there's still a few big YouTubers.
Who was this person referring to?
I don't know.
Oh, Dakota. Who was here? I mean, we got Crawler Baller and Jason and who else? Brian and who else here?
Oh, Hybrid.
Who's Hybrid?
He's got a Nitro channel.
Oh, okay.
I have watched some of it. I just am not big into the Nitro because they're so finicky in my mind. You got to tune them and everything, and with the temperature changes and shit that we have around here, I feel that's a big freaking hurdle.
Well, I think they're cool, and I think it's really neat to watch, and I admire anybody that can make them work. But as far as having any interest in it, I'm just not that good, man. It's a waste of my time and money. You know, I tried it. I spent $1,000 on Nitro. Over $1,000. I spent $1,000 just buying what I needed to get started, and then all the extra glow plug igniters and all the glow plugs. All the other stuff.
I definitely am gonna have to try to convince the wife to let me buy one of those angle cutters, because I think that would really come in handy for building these things.
Angle cutter? What do you mean?
This guy that in the video that we're watching, actually it's a woman, but she uses this little angle cutter to cut all of her balsa wood and stuff.
Oh,
it's like a handheld tool.
Then he said his first hobby grade RC was a Nitro Revo. Never tuned it once in a year. Lucky you.
Nice. Mini shop in the house.
Yeah, I just seen it. Nitro in Colorado sucks because of the altitude. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. I always say mini shop, but it's the shop mini.
Yeah. The shop mini RC. Getting his 30-year-old Nitro running again is what got him back into RC. Wow, Ken. I could do that. I've got mine's probably about 32 years old right now. Baller said I'm using a steak knife to cut balsa wood.
Yeah, I've used that before. I don't like using, I'm going to try to make a little table saw or some type of a saw out of my Dremel. Because I don't like using anything like side cutters or like this angle cutter that she's using, because it pinches the end of the wood. So it puts it, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I don't like how it does that. This is just a quick short video that I found. She doesn't get too detailed in this one. But some of the other stuff that she does, oh my God, it's like out of this world detail, like insane. And some of it, like she's using some kind of foam board here, but some of it she actually uses like cardboard. And the shit that she can do with cardboard is just unreal. Ha. Grant you, she does a lot of like covering up of the cardboard. Like she uses like all kinds of plaster, or not plaster. She stated in this one that she uses that model putty mixed with some other stuff. But it's just insane.
Now I'm right on with you there, Ken. Baller asked what people thought of Cape Crawler.
At first I didn't like him. But he's definitely grown on me. I like watching his channel now. He does build some crazy flexible rigs. Like I like flex, but at some point it's too much. And I feel he has done that with some of his rigs, almost all of them. But the video quality, he's got skills. I have to admit. He's good at what he does. I'll just say that.
Ken said, Adam is cool. Wish he understood the mechanics of crawling better. I'm agreed there. Troy said, Adam's great for beginners. Love how he finds a big word to use 20 times per video. Ken said he gives a lot of bad information.
Yeah.
And wish he was more involved in the community. Basically just makes videos. Right?
Yeah.
I'm right on with you there. I watched him a lot, like when he first started. He was pretty excited. He had a lot of energy, and I was interested in seeing where he went. But after a while, I kind of just got bored with him because, well, he didn't really have anything to tell me. He seemed to not exactly know what he was talking about on some things. And, just yeah, I reached out to him a couple times, never heard back from him. So,
yeah,
I don't know. He just, he went his way doing his thing, and that's great. Cool. All for that. Nobody has to be part of what we're doing. I mean, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got cool videos.
Yeah.
He does great videos. Yeah.
Oh, another YouTuber I would like to get in touch with is Old Brothers. Did you see his outdoor course he made?
I don't know that I've ever seen that first.
Old Brothers RC. Oh my God, he built a kick ass, detailed as shit freaking outdoor mini crawler course. Oh my God, it's unreal. I'm gonna see if I can find some of his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. I don't know if it's gonna.
Yes, Denny.
Yep.
This
Okay.
is Simpson's house. Yeah, that's pretty clear, Ken, that he has video production experience. I mean, he makes really good videos.
Yeah. Hey, who's this guy? This guy, man. I can't stand this guy. This guy just rubs me the wrong way. What the hell?
He's the shop mini RC. I'll tell you that, said Baller. I agree.
Oh, here we
I
go.
turned to Ken for a lot of my technical information. If I can't figure something out, I turn to his videos look through and see if he's got some advice. Or I'll hit him up directly and ask him, hey, what do you know about this? No one annoys him more than RC Sparks, though, said Baller. Really liked him in the beginning. He kind of got out there a ways, and I drifted away. And I just haven't really watched him back. I noticed he's been doing a lot more videos with his RCs lately. I'm doing other shit, and I just can't seem to find my way back to watching him again.
Where's his first video he put out of the crawler course?
Troy says Brian is the best. Best beast. Let's meet in the middle, said Brian. Brian, you have some of the coolest looking builds. You do just really clean. I mean, every one of us wishes our rigs looked like yours when we were done. Zach said, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I shoot a lot of footage.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. You know, in a case like yours, Zach, what it is we're on a journey with you. You never claim to be an expert. You talk to us about what you're experiencing while you're driving more than anything, which is good. It really works. Ken says, I don't have the patience to do videos like Brian. I don't know. You do really good videos, Ken. You real informative. You do what you need to pass on the information. You're an information guy, man. You're a technical guy. You know a lot of what works. Dakota watches Sparks for his Raminator video. Wow. We all have to get a fix on that, huh?
Right.
Oh, brothers. There's oh, brother. Gorilla. It's a vanilla gorilla.
His course is freaking outstanding. Look at this shit.
Brian said he doesn't have the kind of patience for his kind of videos.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Wow. When you look at you finally see a truck there, and then you realize just how big that is.
Yeah.
That's almost as big as what I'm talking about building in my basement.
Right.
I think he's got me by a little bit, actually. Rob said Sparks got him back into RC. He's a cool dude. Chatting with him a lot. That's fine, dude. I don't never said he wasn't cool. Just
He's my inspiration. He's the one that got me started building my course.
Ken said that course is sick.
Yeah.
He also said his wife would kill him. Rob said, find a new wife. Mine wants me to build a huge course.
Hell yeah. Don't know how I feel about the red and green combo he's got going on.
Hey, it was a Christmas video.
Right.
Crawler Bottle said, go back and watch it, though. It wasn't a great course.
Go back and watch what?
I'm thinking about this video. I'm thinking he's talking about this video.
Really? Go back and watch the vids, though. It wasn't a great course. Mostly a pile of dirt, but the idea is general perfect. Maybe some of the earlier videos that this guy's done. All right, Rob, have a good one.
Hell yeah, we'll catch you later, Rob. Sleep well.
Oh, the Sparks video. Yeah. Yeah, his very first freaking videos of his course with Lyle, just a big pile of dirt. And it just morphed. Toward the end, it got pretty interesting. He introduced some like teeter-totters and all kinds of couple other things. One thing I couldn't get over was those stupid little clay like pyramid things that he had. That's funny.
Oh, right, those spikes or whatever.
Yeah, I did not care for those.
Did you see Dakota? My wife let me buy a Primal Gravedigger last month and gave him a $10,000 overall budget.
Holy shit. Sign me up for whatever you're doing.
I guess she gets number one wife of this episode.
Yeah. Damn. Look at that bridge.
I'd say as far as my wife and my hobbies go, is she don't say shit. Period.
Yeah.
I do what I do, and she does what she does. Of course, we live in separate houses too.
Not for much longer, though, right? Is she eventually going to move in?
Yeah, well, that's what I've been working upstairs. I've been working on the upstairs, getting things squared away. Because it was kind of trashed up there. So that's what I've been doing, is pulling up flooring and doing a bunch of stuff. So once that's all squared away and everything, then yeah, she's going to move in. I told her she can move in and the upstairs is hers, but the basement is mine.
Look at this bridge. Isn't this bridge freaking awesome?
It is. It's a nice bridge. They did a nice job with the rope.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so nice, is that the rope work. They braided that in.
That is so awesome.
Mm-hmm. Crawler Beller, I can pay all my bills for a year and have change with 10 grand. I could have a lot of change with 10 grand.
I like those teeter-totters too. They're freaking awesome looking. I got those fences.
The rock. Stake.
I got some of those fences.
Good point, Ken. How did they stake the rock?
I don't know. Rewind.
I would have to say they must have drilled a hole into it or something.
Okay.
Or found a rock with holes in it or something. I don't know. Because you look at it, well, I am on the replay on the computer because it's lagging behind. And it looks like they put holes or something in there. I don't know.
Yeah, how did he do that?
How do you do? Right. Yeah, exactly, Ken. How did they do it? I don't know. Look at that. Is that a fake rock? Is that concrete?
Okay.
I don't know if is that a piece of concrete?
No, that's an actual rock.
Well, then it had to have been drilled.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, Ken said, I bet it's a fake rock.
Oh, no, look. He glued it. Look right here.
That epoxy. I can't see anything there. It's so tiny.
Oh, it won't let me zoom in. Damn it.
Maybe
I just messed it up.
Epoxy did or something.
Yeah. At least that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw there.
Those teeter-totters are so cool.
Jacob says, I have an idea. Yeah, you're right, Jay. I'm getting the replay on that now. It does look like some epoxy or something like that.
Yeah.
So Jacob says, I have an idea. Brian can film an hour-long video of him building a rig. Then he can mail it to Ken so he can film an hour-long video taking it apart. Ken says, shit ton of glue. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Troy Masonry drilled it, but apparently it was the glue.
I mean, that might have just been only one little part. He may have drilled the other ones in. We don't know. But that is a good idea. Using a masonry bit and drilling into the rocks to stick some posts in. I might have to do that.
I had to go look. I hear thump, 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 thump coming down the stairs. I'm like, I need to shoot somebody or what? What's going on? It was my dog, James Ghost Dog.
I like all the signs he has put up all over the place too.
Yeah. Well, it just adds to that scale realism, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta like it, man. I like this course. I dig it. I just want to go steal his rocks. One can never have enough rocks.
Nope. Oh, wipe
How
out.
you doing? He said, good morning. James says, Ghost Dog, right. Ken said, I never gave two shits about rocks until I started crawling with the mini. I think
Right?
that's exactly it, man. Love how this course starts with a parking lot, said Jacob.
Yeah. That might be something I might have to do on that lower table.
Now his wife thinks he's crazy as he looks for rocks while they drive up in the mountains.
Right? Well, I actually did that once when we were on vacation up in the UP. We were driving to, I can't remember where we were driving to, but I just randomly said, oh man, look at that. I need to stop and pick it up. And Amanda's like, what are you talking about? Those rocks. I never did go and pick them up.
They're talking about seeing them on the side of the road. Troy said, I spot odd rocks in ladies' gardens. So you get your stones off in ladies' gardens. Is that what you're saying, Troy? Ken said, haha, right. My neighbor won't miss that rock. They just did a whole bunch of road work on the main highway just south of my house. And all along the sides and the ditches, they put in these breaks, these water breaks, you know, in the ditch to like slow the water down. And it's all these various rocks, dude. Like each different pile has like different, like these rocks might be white, and those rocks might be brown, and those rocks are gray.
Yeah.
They're all different, you know, there's flat ones and, you know, like oddly squarish ones and, you know, just all kinds of different shit like that. It's like, you guys are killing me. That rock needs a family of similar rocks. So rocks are to be used, not just looked at, said Ken. Baller, I steal rocks from anywhere. I give 0 fucks.
Right?
Troy, 911, someone stole my rocks. Ghost Dog, Rock and Crawl. Very cool. Very cool course. You didn't see that pole coming? I see it. I was like, is he going to hit that? And he did. Stone Jim time again.
So cool. Sketchy, sketchy.
That one got me.
Hell yeah, Zach. I want to get some like 2 to 3 inch or maybe even bigger riprap. I got some like 1 to 2 inch on the course, but I think I want to get some bigger riprap rocks. Oh, so Zach from over there on Z's RCs and Overland Adventure, he actually makes rock. That's what he does for a living. He operates a excavator with a jackhammer on it, and he that's what he does. He makes rocks. Right. And he said when he comes, he's going to bring me some rocks from his quarry he works at.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Quarry up in Napoleon. I had to go see what kind of rocks they have. Ghost Dog said he normally misses our lives. It's 7:35 in the morning where he's at.
Damn.
So he's 6 hours ahead of us in Germany. He
That's
just got
crazy.
kids to school. So you got free time there, Ghost Dog?
Yeah.
That's where I first met him, was over in Reactive Terrain live chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, these bridges are so cool.
Lachlan said, think about the environment. If everyone took a rock home, there's still heaps left.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
There's some more of the glue.
Right, Zach. That's what I was thinking. It's just a matter of, all of these rock piles are like.
Look.
I know.
Ah!
I see.
Hold on. You see that stake in the rock?
All of these rock piles
Look
are
at-
in front of people's house.
You see that stake right there?
Yeah.
So he does drill them. He has to drill them in order to get that in there.
Yeah. Could be.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're all the road that I'm talking about is like a mile to the south of me at the end of my road. My road stop tees off at it. And it's about a mile from here. And then like the patch, each pile of stones is probably, 400 or 500, maybe even less, 300 feet, varying spacement. And it runs for a couple miles, a few miles down the road that, all these piles of rocks. Yeah, it is so tempting, Brian.
That's so cool. So cool.
But I could like go out at night and like drive over there and like get out and pick up one rock. Or, and then drive a little bit and pick up one rock, and then drive down a little bit. And then that's it for the night. I can do that every once in a while, I guess. I don't need a whole bunch. I just need some. I'll buy some. But I mean, come on, just a few really good ones. I've seen a lot of them where they'll be like piled up well outside, like, past the edge of the top of the ditch, a couple feet past the top of the ditch. It's like, well, at that point, that's got no point, right? It's already past the top of the ditch. They don't need that rock, do they? I mean, if it's past the top of the ditch, it's not serving a purpose, right?
Oh, shoot.
Ghost Dog's got to go to work soon.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call it because there's a small chance I actually might have to work tomorrow. Yeah. Well, all right, guys. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the live auction on the Beardy Bunch show. Gonna auction off 3 of my rigs that I've showed tonight. So make sure you rewind and check out all the rigs I showcased tonight, because 3 of them are going to be auctioned off tomorrow night on the Beardy Bunch show, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This may or may not be on the auction block. We will see. Heck yeah. Again, guys, love every one of you. Hell yeah.
Peace.
We will see you tomorrow. Peace and
Axle grease.